Welcome everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about the intersection and union. This is the learning outcome for this subtopic. The intersection of two sets A and B is denoted by A intersect B, and it is the set of all elements which belong to both A and B. For example, if set A contains number from 1 until 5 and set B contains the number 2, 3, 5 and 7, then the elements that belong to both sets are 2, 3 and 5. Therefore, A intersect B is equals to 2, 3, 5. The union of two sets A and B is denoted by A union B, and it is the set of all elements which belong to A or B. The example is the same as the previous one, but this time we want to find the union of these sets. The union are all of the elements that belong to A or B, but those same elements not necessarily written twice. We only write it once. So now we will do the exercise. The question is, simplify the following. Question A is the intersection of interval negative infinity to 5 and interval negative 1 to 9. To find the answer, we had to represent these intervals in a number line. So the first step is to draw a number line and mark the endpoint in ascending order. Start from negative 1, 5 and 9. These endpoints divide the number line into 4 intervals, which are negative infinity to negative 1, negative 1 to 5, 5 to 9 and 9 to infinity. Then draw the line that represent each interval. This is the representation for interval negative infinity to 5. And this one is for the interval negative 1 to 9. After that, shade the intersection interval. The intersection interval means the interval where you can find both lines. Then state the answer in interval form, because the question is in interval form, so your answer must be in interval form. The answer is open interval negative 1 to 5. The next question is the union of x less than 3 and x greater than negative 2 and less than 5. This time around, the question is in the form of set notation, so the answer must be in set notation too. So, as usual, draw the number line with all the endpoints in ascending order. These endpoints will divide the number line into 4 intervals. Then, draw the lines that represent each interval. This is for x less than 3, and this is for interval x greater than negative 2 and less than 5. After that, shade the union of the two intervals. The shaded region includes 3 intervals, but these 3 intervals can be combined as one interval, which is interval from negative infinity to 5, where 5 is not included. So, the inequality is x less than 5. And since we want it to be in set notation, so we write the curly bracket. Question C is the intersection of x less than 4 and x greater or equals to 0, where x is the element of integers. So, the number line is like this. every point must be shown from 0 to 6. For the inequality x less than 4, the line is like this. For the inequality x greater or equals to 0, where x is integer, we draw dense circles start from 0 until 6 because x is defined for integers. Actually, the circles continue until infinity. However, we cannot show all the points to infinity, so 6 is enough. So the intersection is from 0 until 3 only. 4 is not included. Then the set notation is this. So now we go to the second question. The question is, given interval A -6 to 2, B is interval -2 to 5, and C is x greater or equals to -3 and less or equals to 0. Represent A, B, and C on a number line. Hence, find the interval of A union B, B intersects C, and A intersects C prime. Before we answer question A until C, we must first represent the intervals on a number line. So, draw the number line first with all the endpoints in ascending order. There are 6 endpoints there, and you have to arrange it from the smallest value to the largest value. Then, draw the representation for each of the intervals and label it. Based on the number line before, we can directly answer all question A until C. And please take note that your answer must be in interval form. For question A, we want to find the union of A and B. So you just ignore the interval C. From the diagram, we can see clearly that the answer is a semi-open interval from -6 to 5, where it is closed at -6 and open at 5. Question B is intersection between B and C, so ignore the interval A. The intersection is a closed interval from -2 to 0. The last question is intersection of A and C prime. C prime means complement of C, so the line representation will be totally opposite of C. Since C is a closed interval, so C prime will have two infinite interval, where it is open at -3 and 0. The intersection has two parts. One is the semi-open interval from -6 to -3, and another one is an open interval from 0 until 2. So you must write the symbol union in between of the two answers, which means the answer is either semi-open interval -6 to -3 or open interval 0 to 2. The previous 4 slides are just the explanation for question 2. So this is how you must write your answer for this question. You only draw the number line once, then answer all 3 questions A, B, and C in interval form. Please submit this exercise to your lecturer before the class ended. Thank you.